Did the Country Music Association Awards just deliver the snub of the century? Shaboozey's record-breaking hit and Beyoncé's genre-defying album got zero love, leaving fans outraged and questions swirling. Is race, bias, or something deeper at play in country music's biggest night? Stick around as we unpack the drama, the history, and the fight for recognition. Shaboozey and Beyoncé's Country Music Association Awards snub. The Country Music Association Awards have long been celebrated as a prestigious platform to honor the best in country music. However, the 2024 Country Music Association Awards sparked a heated conversation, not for its triumphs, but for its glaring omissions. One of the most controversial moments of the evening was the snubbing of Shaboozey, an artist whose remarkable contributions to the genre should have made him a clear winner. Adding to the uproar is the continued exclusion of Beyoncé, a cultural icon who broke new ground with her country-inspired album Cowboy Carter. These snubs have reignited discussions about race, bias, and the entrenched barriers faced by Black artists in country music. Shaboozey's meteoric rise in Country Music Association Awards snub. Shaboozey, affectionately known as Shabzy, has been a rising star in country music, blending traditional elements with a fresh, modern perspective. His single-bar song Tipsy dominated the Billboard charts, holding the #1 spot for an incredible 18 weeks, an achievement that places it among the longest-running hits in Billboard history. The song has drawn comparisons to Lil Nas X's groundbreaking hit Old Town Road, not only for its chart success, but also for its cultural impact. Despite his undeniable accomplishments, Shaboozey left the Country Music Association Awards empty-handed, even though he was nominated for Best New Artist and Single of the Year. This exclusion struck a nerve with fans and industry insiders, many of whom saw his loss as a deliberate oversight rather than an innocent mistake. The snub feels particularly egregious given that bar song Tipsy was not only a commercial success, but also a cultural phenomenon, introducing a wider audience to the evolving sound of country music. The race factor, systemic bias in country music. Shaboozey's snub has fueled a larger conversation about the role of race in country music. The genre has historically struggled with inclusivity, often sidelining Black artists despite their foundational contributions. From the early days of country music, Black musicians played a significant role in shaping its sound, blending blues, folk, and gospel influences. Yet, as the genre evolved, it became overwhelmingly associated with white artists and audiences, creating barriers for Black musicians seeking recognition. Shaboozey's experience reflects this systemic bias. Despite his adherence to the traditional pathways for success in country music, navigating the industry's networks, collaborating with established artists, and producing chart-topping hits, he was still overlooked. This sends a clear message. Even when Black artists excel within the genre, their achievements are often downplayed or dismissed. Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter and the Country Music Association Awards Cold Shoulder. The controversy surrounding Shaboozey is deeply intertwined with Beyoncé's fraught relationship with the country music industry. Her album Cowboy Carter was a bold experiment, blending elements of country, R&B, and pop. While the album received mixed reviews, it undeniably expanded the conversation about who can participate in the genre. Songs like Texas Hold'em and Sweet Honey Bucking showcased Beyoncé's versatility and brought renewed attention to Black contributions to country music. Despite the album's commercial success, Beyoncé was notably absent from the Country Music Association Awards nominations. This exclusion felt deliberate, especially given the cultural significance of her work. It's not the first time the Country Music Association Awards have appeared hesitant to embrace her. Her 2016 performance with the Dixie Chicks was met with backlash from segments of the country music audience. Beyoncé later hinted at feeling unwelcome, and this tension seems to have persisted. Shaboozey's vocal support for Beyoncé may have compounded his own challenges within the industry. He publicly praised her for opening doors for Black artists in country music, calling Cowboy Carter one of the most innovative albums of its time. While his comments were celebrated by fans, they may have alienated him from an industry that has historically resisted change. Breaking barriers, the importance of recognition. The snubs faced by Shaboozey and Beyoncé highlight the broader issue of recognition in country music. Awards are more than just accolades. They validate artists' contributions and shape public perception. For Black artists, being overlooked at events like the Country Music Association Awards reinforces the narrative that they don't belong in the genre, regardless of their talent or impact. However, these snubs also underscore the resilience of Black artists in country music. Shaboozey's success, despite institutional resistance, proves that there is a growing audience for more diverse voices within the genre. Similarly, Beyoncé's willingness to experiment with country music, even in the face of criticism, shows her commitment to breaking down barriers. The Grammys, a chance for redemption. While the Country Music Association Awards may have failed to recognize Shaboozey and Beyoncé, the upcoming Grammy Awards offer a glimmer of hope and an opportunity for well-deserved validation. Both artists have been nominated in key categories, and a win could serve as a transformative moment in their careers. For Beyoncé, a Grammy win would solidify her status as one of the most versatile and influential artists of all time, adding yet another milestone to her already illustrious career. It would also underscore her ability to transcend genre boundaries, proving that her contributions to country music, as seen in Cowboy Carter, are worthy of acclaim. For Shaboozey, a Grammy victory would go beyond personal achievement. It would affirm his genre that has historically resisted change. Such recognition could serve as a powerful statement, challenging the industry's outdated norms and inspiring a new wave of artists to pursue their passions without fear of exclusion. Moreover, a win for either artist would send a message that talent and innovation should be celebrated, regardless of race or genre, marking a critical step forward in the journey toward a more inclusive music industry. Flow, reviving the legacy of R&B girl groups. While the controversy surrounding the Country Music Association Awards dominated headlines, other artists have also been making waves. The R&B girl group Flow recently released their debut album, Access All Areas, to widespread acclaim. The group has drawn comparisons to legendary acts like Destiny's Child and SWV, combining nostalgic influences with a modern twist. Flow's music is characterized by its high-quality production, rich harmonies, and relatable lyrics. Songs like Eddie A.A., On, and Caught Up showcase their versatility and ability to craft infectious melodies. Their sound, often described as a blend of Y2K R&B and contemporary pop, has resonated with fans worldwide. However, Flow has also faced criticism, with some detractors dismissing their music as derivative. These critiques, often rooted in bias, fail to acknowledge the group's artistry and the importance of their work in reviving the R&B girl group tradition. Despite the noise, Flow has remained focused, delivering music that both honors the past and pushes the genre forward. Kash Doll, a voice of empowerment in hip-hop. In the realm of hip-hop, Kash Doll's album, The Last Doll, is a testament to her growth as an artist. Known for her sharp lyricism and empowering themes, Kash Doll has carved out a unique space in a genre dominated by repetitive narratives. The Last Doll showcases her range, with tracks that explore motherhood, relationships, and personal growth. Songs like Nothing New have struck a chord with listeners, offering a refreshing departure from the hypersexualized themes that often dominate mainstream rap. Despite her talent, Kash Doll remains underrated, a victim of poor timing in industry politics. Her career was stalled by a restrictive contract, preventing her from capitalizing on early opportunities. Now free from those constraints, she is proving that she still has much to offer. However, stronger production could elevate her music further, ensuring that her voice reaches an even broader audience. The broader implications. The challenges faced by Shaboozey, Beyoncé, Flow, and Kash Doll are not isolated incidents but part of a larger pattern. Across genres, Black artists often face additional hurdles, from institutional bias to unfair criticism. These barriers not only hinder individual careers but also limit the richness and diversity of the music industry as a whole. However, these artists are also examples of resilience and innovation. They are redefining what it means to be a country, R&B, or hip-hop artist, challenging outdated norms and creating space for more inclusive narratives. Their success proves that audiences are hungry for music that reflects the full spectrum of human experience. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Country Music Association Awards, Shaboozey, Beyoncé, and the power of breaking barriers in music, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more bold takes on the music industry. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going.